The historic Gaslamp Quarter is the Ybor City of San Diego and party central for football fans all week long. The challenge is finding Tampa Bay Buccaneer fans here in San Diego. What better place to look than the Grand Havana Cigar Factory? That guy has got to be a Bucs fan. Julio Ramirez knows Tampa is the cigar city, the Canton, Ohio of cigar rollers. Who are you rooting for on Sunday?
Tampa Bay.
We going to stamp them out?
Yeah.
We're going to roll them up?
Yeah.
We're going to smoke them?
Yeah.
Getting tired of my puns?
No.
Mick and Julie Scrivener met at Raymond James Financial and married. They probably registered at Sports Authority.
I got one for every day this week. I had Brad Johnson yesterday. I got Keyshawn tomorrow. I got John Lynch. I got my 83 Juravicious.
Found some guys in some black and silver. Hey, fellas, how you doing tonight?
Good, great. Pretty good.
Good. Big Raiders fans, huh?
Great. Raider fans all the way, yeah.
Love those Raiders, huh?
Die-hard Raider fans.
All right, great. How's your dinner tonight?
It's wonderful. I love it.
Great. Is that ice water cold enough for you?
Yeah.
All right. Have a good night. You got a shirt. Yeah. You got a jacket. You got a hat. Do you have tickets?
No, and we are getting married. We're getting married on Saturday. My team's playing here on Sunday, so if you want to happen to give us tickets for it, it'd make a great wedding present. I'd be happy to take them.
We're going to send him a ABC Action News refrigerator magnet. We're not going to be able to provide tickets for him. You know, it's amazing how many people are here that are Bucs fans that don't have tickets.
That's right.
And the fact of the matter is they cost $400 for regular seats, about $500 for club seats, but the ticket brokers are asking up to $5,000 for a 50-yard line seat.
The players are so nervous. If the Bucs can come out and score on their first possession and set the tone, they stand a much better chance of winning this game, Brendan.
Especially if we can return the kickoff for a touchdown for the first time in team history.
That would be nice. Yes, it would.
I remember Super Bowl 34 in Atlanta where we had horizontal frozen rain. Much different scene. People stayed in their hotel rooms. The weather, though, couldn't be nicer here. It's warm and just getting warmer. We got a little taste of the Super Bowl gouging downtown as well. Some of the parking lots that were charging maybe $5 or $10 are up to $30, and many of the clubs were charging $40 and up just to get in the door. And that's why the biggest party of all was out on the street.
Go Bucs!
These are just some of the charming characters you can run into in the Gaslamp Quarter tonight. Police just hope the two bands of pirates don't stage a mutiny.
We're going to try and talk to people. Please do this, please. We want your cooperation. We want everybody to have a good time. Even we want to have a good time down here. But if we have to, we'll put the heavy hand down on you and then, you know, ruin it for you, I guess.
Quarterback Sean King tried to go incognito with his purple jersey, but he's just too popular to go unnoticed. So what's your curfew tonight, Mr. King?
Midnight. I'll be in way before then. I'm actually just down here enjoying it a little bit. I'll probably go back in a little bit, go watch some more tape.
With so many VIPs, the fancier clubs aren't open to just anyone. Reservation Washington Party of One? Huh?
It better be Franklin. Franklin party of 100. 100 on paper.
Okay, well,
maybe 2.
It worked in Tampa. But then the night takes a nasty turn. It's him, the Bucs Hall of Fame fanatic, the Big Nasty.
Rock in the house in San Diego, baby!
The face that launched 1,000 pirate ships drives the crowd wild. This is the weekend Keith Kunzik of Tampa has been waiting for since he was 8 years old.
It's crazy. I'm having a blast. But the most important, I'm representing you guys, Tampa Bay, and I'm proud of it. We're going to bring the Super Bowl trophy home. I promise you that.
From one man who wears makeup to another, how do you keep your pores clean?
With a rescue pad. That's what you got to do, brother. Comet and rescue pad.
I'm not exactly sure what that is. I think I'm going to stick with soap and water. But Keith Kunzik is the real deal. He is a Hall of Fame Bucs fan, and he says he will die a happy man if this team wins the Super Bowl. Kelly Swoop talked to another fan today, but you're going to have a hard time topping the Big Nasty.
I think anybody would have a hard time topping the Big Nasty.
San Diego has become somewhat of a zoo, so we decided to go out to the real world-famous San Diego Zoo and found that even the animals are excited about this game. Before Super Bowl 37. The officials are pacing, the cheerleaders are preening, Mike Alstott is carbo loading, and Warren Sapp is goading.
Knuckle up, homeboy, because it's going down.
Bucs fans from the Tampa Bay are finding the whole NFL circus right here. Which animal would remind you of, say, the media?
We're looking for the vultures, but the apiary has been closed this morning, so we haven't been able to find any yet.
We may be vultures, but at least we're not scalpers. Pat Kelly of St. Petersburg is decked out in Bucs gear from her phone to her feet. You're at the marine mammal exhibit here. Do you think the Bucs are going to seal the deal on Sunday?
I think they are.
Now, the Kangaroos' ability to kick could be pivotal in this Sunday's game. Now, kids, let me ask you, between Sebastian Janikowski of the Raiders and Martin Gramatica, who do you like better?
Gramatica.
You did good, not bad. We only practiced it 3 times, but, another rehearsal. Also on safari today was Bucs secondary coach Mike Tomlin's wife and 2 boys. Do you think little Dino's excited about the game? Your husband, a Tampa Bay Buccaneer coach, left you here at the zoo with the 2 children to handle by yourself?
Yes.
What, is he busy or something?
I think so. I should hope so.
And the only animal we found in silver and black was the goat. And we certainly hope that the GOAT on Super Sunday turns out to be somebody like Rich Gannon, the quarterback for the Oakland Raiders. Now, we have time to do things like go to the zoo and go to SeaWorld because Keyshawn Johnson has announced that he's not talking to the media, and that cuts our workload practically in half, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Actually, from this point forward, yesterday was the last media availability for the players. Now they're all done.
Let's try to warm things up right now with our team coverage on the countdown to Super Bowl 37. And Action News anchor Brendan McLaughlin is live in San Diego tonight, where the game is just 3 days away, but they're already talking about halftime. Hi, Brendan.
Hi, Marty. There is a lot of stuff to do here. I'm here at the NFL Experience. It's 1 million square feet of interactive football, games, and fun. It's really a good opportunity to find out just how out of shape and uncoordinated you really are. Let me tell you a little bit about my day today. I had this date set up with Shania Twain and Gwen Stefani from the group No Doubt, but I showed up and there were like 75 other reporters who came, so it kind of ruined the whole thing. You'll hear from her, though, later at 5:30. Back to the NFL Experience. Kelly Swoop was able to get in before they opened the gates to the public, so you had the run of the place, didn't have to wait in any lines.
You know, they have more than 50 different venues here, all kind of stuff. And like you said, to see how out of shape and uncoordinated you are. We're going to save that for Jake Crawford a little bit more in sports later on. But basically,
I'll tell you one thing. If you're coming out to San Diego, if you're lucky enough to be here, you're going to have very little to adjust to except for the 3-hour time change, because I'm telling you, we have the same balmy weather out here, the same Latin heritage in San Diego, and the same terrific beaches. Believe me, you're going to feel right at home. The waves are a little bigger than the Gulf of Mexico, but the Pacific Ocean draws Tampa residents like seagulls to a grouper sandwich.
It's really like the ocean. That's why we're walking around out here today. So.
Yeah. And the sun sets over the water as God intended it to do.
Exactly. You're right. It does.
Like the Bay Area, San Diego has a strong military presence, including a training base for Navy SEALs. Hey guys, what do you think? Tampa Bay or Oakland?
Oakland.
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 Can't keep up.
Welcome to the Hotel California.
Civilians can stay at the historic and luxurious Del Coronado Hotel, a favorite of Tampa Bay residents like Randy Crosorio.
This place kind of reminds me of the Biltmore in Bel Air for a lot of reasons. The wooden structure, it's been here for 100+ years, but San Diego's a great town. San Diego to me is a big Clearwater.
You even let Raider fans into this hotel?
We try not to. We try not to, but we won't discriminate. We can't be too discriminative.
But if they're not wearing shoes,
yes, then no shoes, no service.
These are the Raider fans here I got to deal with tonight. But, you know, they're awfully cute when they're young, aren't they? Look at this one. Just adorable. How you doing, sweetheart? Guys, you going to kick a football?
Yeah.
Okay, say go Bucs.
Go Raiders.
I almost tricked them there. I was close. Morning, Bob.
You are
We'll have
so
more on
sick
ABC Action
taking
News
advantage of little kids that way.
It's hard to believe they grow up to be Raiders fans, though, isn't it? Thanks,
That's
Brent.
right, starting off that cute. Well, all bets are on in a phone hookup with Oakland's mayor, Jerry Brown.
Aisle, basically, that goes into the lobby and out the front of the hotel where the players are leaving as, again, they go out to dinner. And it's lined with autograph hounds that have their stuff there and their felt tip markers that they want signed by the players. Well, at one point, Brian Glazier, the son of Malcolm Glazier, the owner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, came walking down, and everybody kind of looked away and looked at their watch and waited to see who was coming next. So I came up to him and asked him for his autograph, and I think it made him feel better. That's the kind of fun we're having here in San Diego. Yeah.
It'll pick up as the week goes along.
We got a whole week of it coming up.
Yeah, a whole week of it. That's right. I know you'll make the most of it.
That's right. Before I start, Marty, be sure to call my wife and tell her to cover the plants or have my son do it. No such cold here. It's really pretty pleasant out here tonight, a little bit damp. I'm at the NFL Experience, and look at all the smiling faces behind me. These are folks waiting in line to take a shot at a field goal. Oh, fans from all over the country here. The best thing to have here at the NFL Experience is one of these, a press pass, so you don't have to wait in all these lines. But, you know, people don't mind. This NFL experience has become a traditional warm-up to the Super Bowl. You'll get a kick out of the NFL experience, especially if you remember to tie your shoe. Not that hard, I just need someone to hold my latte. Thanks very much. This vast football fantasy land lets you be Martin Gramatica, Warren Sapp, Mike Allstott, or Joe Juravicius. Angela, you look like you're having more fun than the kids out there.
Oh, yes, I am. Lots of fun.
Have you ever been caught up in between the two wheels and thrown across the field?
Of course not, no.
You've got the Bucs jersey on, as you should, but your children have crossed over to the dark side.
Yes, they have.
How'd that happen?
They're following Dad's footsteps. He's a Raider fan.
We promised Tracy's children they could say hi to Grandma back in Tampa.
Hi, Grandma.
If they want to send a jersey back home to Grandma, Foot Locker will customize it with your name and choice of number. Wade Latham of Tampa is thinking about it. Now, if your name was Kevin Johnson, you could save yourself about $65.
Exactly.
Here's the amazing part. Everybody behind me here is from the Tampa Bay area. Foot Locker apparently only has one division that makes these custom shirts. Now, Foot Locker corporate will not let me talk to any of those people, so we have to talk to their spokesperson, Amy. Now, Amy, it must kill these people to make Raiders jersey.
I think it's a little tough on them. I think so.
Do they make little mistakes on purpose?
Oh, no, of course not. We're professionals.
So I know I can't talk to the employees, but can they talk to me?
Sure.
Okay. Hey, what do you say, gang? Okay, in full disclosure, I shanked that field goal about 15 feet to the left, but through the miracle of editing, I am Martin Gramatica.
And you look pretty good, too.
Thanks very much. Jay Crawford can actually make field goals, joins me now. You've got a story tonight. If you've seen the movie Catch Me If You Can, that guy, Frank Abagnale,
Right.
You've got the real-life Frank Abagnale.
Yeah, I think we do. This guy is crazy because to do what he does, you have to be half crazy.